Hey guys, what's going on? Nick or Chelsea Lone here, and as you can tell, I'm doing a commentary, obviously. Anyway, this is a game of Team Deathmatch on Chinatown I played. I'm using the M4A3 Bannerless on Power Deep Impact. I do pick up the M1014, I think it is, and I also pick up a P90 at one point. I go 36, no, 32 and 6, so it's not a bad game in my opinion. Anyway, so I thought I'd talk about something quite interesting which I watched on TV the other day. Um, I watched something called, well, it's Darren Brown. He's doing a test basically to see if you could hypnotize someone into assassinating someone. And what gave me the idea to try and do this test is, John F. Kennedy, JFK died, and the guy who assassinated him has no like memory of like assassinating him. He's got little bits of memory, but he can't remember the whole thing. So he got some like the audience. He hypnotized them at the beginning and said, right, when I wake you up, you're not gonna be able to remember your name. So he woke them up, and basically none of them could remember their name. And so yeah, then he picked four people out of the audience, and he got them to stand there. He put them under hypnosis, and I can't remember what it was. He said, when I when I wake you up and say something, you're going to throw this acid into the people in front of you's faces. And come on, if you're a normal person, you're not going to stand there and just throw acid in someone's face, are you? So what he did was, without them knowing, so to make it safe, so all of them thought it was acid. So whilst they're under hypnosis, what he did was he switched the acid for water, and then all of them, when he woke them up and said it, they all threw acid into their faces. And he asked him, like, why did you do that? I go, I don't know, I would never have normally done that, you know. Because it's not a normal thing you'd do, is it? You wouldn't throw acid in someone's face for no reason. So yeah, and he picked two people out of them who he thought were most prone to being under hypnosis. And he got them they basically had he had a bowl of freezing water. It's like a little tank, sort of. But yeah, anyway, it was at 1.4 degrees, so it was pretty goddamn cold. He got them to put their arms in it when they weren't under hypnosis, and they couldn't hold their arms in it for more than 7 seconds. It was that cold. So he put them under hypnosis, told them to hold their arms in it, and said, whilst they're under hypnosis, whilst they're under hypnosis, said it'd be like room temperature. So they did it. They put their arms in it, and they could hold it in there. And they're like, "What?" And he asked them what it's like. He goes, "It's fine. It's warm." And you could see they have thermal camera, so you can see where it's all purple, where it's so cold. And he said, when I touch the side of the bowl, yeah, let's call it a bowl, um, you will, oh, yeah, it feel like it would normally feel like freezing. So he touched him, they both dragged their arm out because it was so cold. And then after that, he chose one of them the guy he thought was most prone to it, and he put him under hypnosis, said, right, you're standing there now, and it feel like room temperature, and he got him to stand with the freezing bowl at 1.4 degrees, and then they got him to lie down there, and he like, they were monitoring his heart rate, right, so it was like reasonably safe. And they said if he goes under, I mean, it's 85 beats per second, beats per minute. Yeah, I think it's beats per second. Then they would have to get paramedics in. And he asked him, so what's it like being there? He goes, yeah, it's fine. A bit uncomfortable because I'm a bit swished up, but it's perfectly fine. So what he did was, he then said, okay, when I touch the side of the bowl, it's gonna feel like it would normally feel, so feel freezing cold. So he touched the side of the bowl. This guy's jumped up out of there, got out of there as quick as possible, and you could see on the thermal camera where like his shoulder, just above his shoulder, so like his head, was all orange and normal temperature, whereas everything below that was purple, where it's frozen. And then after that, like, because the test is see if he can assassinate someone, but he doesn't know that's what the actual test is for. He just thinks, oh, okay, I'm doing a series of tests here. Okay, it's pretty cool. So he got him to go to a shooting range, and he told him to shoot. It's his first ever time shooting, so he told him to shoot targets, and he was getting nowhere near the bullseye. And And so yeah, when he put him, he told him, he hypnotized him into being into a marksman state. And then when the guy was in the marksman state, he told him to have another guy shoot him. And all his shots were like he had two right, pretty much in the bullseye, each side of the bullseye, really close to him. And there's another two, like, which were also like just a little bit further away from him. But the grouping was amazing for someone who shot for the first time. And so he said, right, to make sure that this isn't a test, to make sure this wasn't like luck, we're going to give him a new gun, one which he's never used before under this hypnotic state. And so they gave it to him, and he didn't know it, but it's the one he was going to use um, to assassinate the person at the end. So he got the gun, and he's under hypnotic state. And how he got into his hypnotic state, which I didn't say a minute ago, but how he got into it was, into the marksman state was, he'd have to, Darren Brown would get this blue and white handkerchief, and he would show it to him, and then he'd touch the guy would touch his forehead, like it sort of activates it, and then to get him to shoot the target, what he did was he put on this ringtone, and as soon as he had a ringtone, he would get like he'd be prepared to shoot the target, and the groupings were even better than the time before. So yeah, and then so what they did was they took him to a restaurant just to see if it would work, and they told everyone in the restaurant it's okay. If something's going to happen here tonight, they told him what was going to happen. He didn't know, but everyone else knew. So they said not to react to it if it does when it happens. So what he did was he got out the blue and white handkerchief, blue and white polka dot handkerchief. Sorry. They got it out. When he gave him a gun, he said, "The guy over there to the right in the blue and white checkered shirt is your target. You have to shoot him." So he gave him a gun, and it was a water pistol. Gave him a water pistol, and he set off a ringtone. So the guy gets up, and he shoots him with a water pistol. And I don't know. Well, yeah, he shot him with a water pistol, and afterwards they took him to do this lie detector test, and they first started asking him like stuff which he wouldn't have to lie about. He had no reason to, like, did you throw a brick through a window the other day or something like that, and he would come out truthful in all of them. And then he asked him, said, did you shoot someone with a water pistol in a restaurant the other day? He said no, and the lie detector said he was telling the truth. And yeah, so he said he was telling the truth. Right, this gameplay's almost over. Oh well, I'll continue. I'm going to put a screen on afterwards. So yeah, anyway, and then so then after that, he was like, whoa, so I have no memory of, he had no memory of it, basically. So it was, they're trying to prove that JFK's assassinator could or not, or I can't speak, may not have known that he had actually done it, may have been under a hypnotic state. So then, oh, the gameplay's over. Oh well, I might get a bit of another gameplay to put at the end of it. Anyway, yes, and after that, what they did was they took him over to a, what's it called? They took him to, oh yeah, basically, I remember what happened. They went to this, like, the speaker Stephen Fry. He had a not, is it, I don't know what to call it, a conference or a show or whatever. He had a thing, and the guy thought he was just going to go there to watch him, and afterwards they're going to talk to Stephen Fry. And whilst they're there, this lady walked in with a polka dot dress. Well, he was told at the beginning to take this gun and take this case. It's got a gun with 3 bullets in. Give it to Darren at the end of the show. He's like, okay. So seemed pretty simple. But he didn't know that there's this lady walked in with blue and white polka dot dress on. Then so yeah, that triggered Mark's mistake, didn't it? So he touched his forehead, and then she turned round and said, right, there's the gun, you know, you've got the gun, and there's your target Stephen Fry, and he had his blood packs in his jacket so that when he got shot, the blood packs would show. And he said, she then set off a ringtone, and Stephen Fry goes, oh look, there's always one, isn't there? His phone's on. He said, sorry. So that triggered him to shoot him. So he gets up and he shoots him, and then what happened was, he basically, then Darren Brown comes out and explains what's happened, blah blah blah, and then Darren Brown takes him, like get Stephen Fry to go up and continue with the talk, and then he takes him out of hypnotic state. So then afterwards they meet old Stephen Fry and he goes, Darren asked him, like, did anything weird happen in the show tonight? He goes, no, nothing. Oh, why? What do you mean by weird? Like, did you shoot him? Did anyone shoot him or anything? Or did anything happen? He goes, no. So he showed him a video clip of him shooting him. Went, I didn't do that. No, I don't remember doing that. This didn't happen. No, this. And then he started to get like little, after watching video clip, he got like little bits back of remembering what happened, but he couldn't remember the whole story, the whole thing what happened. And it's basically all just to prove that JFK's killer could have been under hypnotic state. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this, like, well, commentary about a TV program I watched the other day. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Okay, guys, I'll catch you in a bit.